Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm a little sick, so that's why I sound the way that I do. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe in the comment section below and tell me what you think. So let's get right to it. Hey y'all, so I'm kind of sick. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice, so that's why I sound like that. But I'm upset. And I'm upset every time I watch this movie. Every time I talk about it, every time I discuss it, I get so upset because that's how passionate about this movie that I am. I'm very passionate about this movie. So yes, for the following minutes, you're gonna listen to me rant about how much I hate the age of 17. I hate it. So one of my, I don't want to say my first TikToks, but it was my first ever TikTok. I don't want to blow up. By blow up, I mean like 500 views. Your girly getting there. But it had 500 views, and I think I had a lot of people who shared my views on it. So I know I'm not the only one out there who feels the same way about this movie. But I hate everyone in the movie who's not Nadine. If I don't care enough to know their names, it makes no sense to me about, and I don't care enough to know the character's name. I'm gonna go by brother, mom, and Nadine because she's the main character, and like the teacher or whatever. So you start the movie off with knowing Nadine and her best friend. Actually, I'm not going to discuss it because I don't even want you to watch the movie. I don't want my explanation to be so good. You're like, I'm going to go watch. No, because you're going to be as pissed off as me. Well, I don't know if you're going to be as pissed off as me, but I was very, very, very pissed off. So I'm just going to be going in circles. That's how passionate I am about. So I watched this movie when I was 16, 17. So I was literally around her age when I first watched this movie. So basically, I'm living in her shoes. I'm in the perspective of Nadine, right? I'm gonna just jump right into it. First part, Nadine's best friend and her brother. No, there is no way you're gonna try to explain to me. Everybody's like, oh, it's her life, it's her life. So you're telling me, okay, it's not even the fact that the best friend is dating her brother. It's the fact that you're her so-called best friend and you lied to her about it. You're sneaking around. No, the fact that you're sneaking around with her brother shows me you know it's wrong. So Nadine catches them. So she catches them and she confronts her. She's like, you're my best friend. And she tries to blame it on Nadine. You know how you are. I couldn't have tell you. She reversed it and she was like, it's Nadine's fault. And I don't know what the direction of the movie was, but I feel like the entire movie was I don't know if it was really playing me, but it made me, they kept trying to put the points Nadine is not really the victim. She is the victim, because if my best friend did that to me about my brother, there's no way I'm gonna be about it. I'm not gonna be a kiki about it because you slept with my brother and you did it behind my back. All the times you're like, I'm leaving, see you later. She would sneak back into the house to go do with the brother. And I'm so and then I'm like, okay, I'm totally on Nadine's side, and the entire time they made me think that I was in the wrong in the movie. Oh no, she's being selfish. She should let her best friend have happiness. No, you're a terrible best friend, because if that's my best friend, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do that. And so what was heartbroken was Nadine was he had everything. His brother is kind of the golden child. So the brother had everything, all the rewards, because he's in sports. He had all the he's always getting A+. He's a good child. And the reason why it plays in that because the father's not there. I don't know if he died or something. I don't, whatever. But it was a big premise of the movie. It's not whatever, but what I was trying to get into is that he had to take up the father role because the father wasn't in there. So the movie's it's very hard for him. When Nadine, and I know I'm all over the place, but if you watch the movie, you understand what I'm saying. Nadine has he has to take up the brother role, and he was explaining to Nadine when they were in the car talking hey, I'm losing my train of thought. That's how angry I am. So he was explaining to Nadine, he was like, hey, I know, he was explaining to her, and what? I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, he was like taking up the brother role, and he was in the car, and he was telling her he's kind of like sick of always being put in the golden role. And he was like, one thing about her is like, no, she did like, I don't want to say she did, but she kind of did the bare minimum, so no one really like focused on her. Like, he had to step up to the plate, and she didn't have all these responsibilities, because like, she's also young, and you know, the way she acts like really immature, so they like no one will give her the responsibilities they will give him. Okay, yeah, I understand that. You know, that's like a lot of role for you to take up at such a young age, like being like the father and like husband at the same time. And the mom is at fault. Like, the mom is really, really at fault, because she put so much on him. She put like so much on him. She treated him like it was her husband. I don't know if it's because her husband passed away. It was something, but she treated him so much like a husband, and she needed to like she treated him so much like a husband, and she really has to like look back at herself, because she was so wrong for that. He was like young, and he had to take up all these responsibilities because you as a mother like put that on him. But yeah, I didn't like his character anyways, because him and the best friend. So the entire movie I was like so angry, because the way the director shot and put in certain clips, they wanted to make it acknowledge like she's like in her own world, and she doesn't realize that she's also the problem. I'm not gonna act like she's not the problem. Yeah, she is a problem. She did a lot of stuff that, you know, that was like questionable, but the movie's called The Edge of 17. Like, let's be honest here. I'm gonna lie, the biggest part of the movie why I was like so upset was about the brother. Yes, I made this video to rant about how much the best friend and the brother really pissed me off in that movie, but everybody's whole thing pissed me off in the movie. And if my best friend came back, because she came back, she was like, because I don't really fit in this circle, and she's like, no, because she didn't even feel bad. She did not even feel bad about what she was doing, because she was like angry. She's like, yeah, it's always about you, it's always about you. She did not even feel bad about what she did until she was in the brother's circle, and she was like, wait a minute, I don't fit in this circle. And that's why you remembered her. So she wasn't really even your best friend if you weren't even like thinking about her like that. She didn't even act like she really cared. Like, she was like so into like being in love with her brother. Like, if say you and your brother, like, you say her and the brother lasted, and like, doubt they're going to, but say like, you know, they end up married and whatever, who do you think you're gonna be around? Who do you think your kid's gonna call an aunt? Like, you're gonna see that girl all the time. Like, like, how are you beefing? How are you beefing with your best friend because she don't like that you're dating her brother, and that you sneaked around and lied to her face for so long about dating her brother? How you gonna be upset because she's angry about that? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, because it's not making sense to me. It's really not making sense to me. I'm so angry about it. Like, that's why I can't watch this movie. I watched it like 3 times, and every time I watched it, I got more angry. I got more and more angry, because I was like, I just want to, who directed this? Who? But hashtag my girl Nadine needs justice. Like, she needs justice. But y'all, I'm gonna go finish up this makeup look, because I can't even concentrate, and I'm gonna come right back. Hi guys, this is the final makeup look, and this is how everything looks. You know, tell me if you like it or not. But this is, I don't know if you like the lip combo, but if you agree with me, sorry about it, if you agree with me, then tell me in the comment section. If you don't agree with me, tell me anyways, so we could have a discussion about it. Thank you for checking out my video. Bye guys, see you later.